Okay, hello. So welcome to week 12 update on the Slim and Save plan. Now, I've just realised this morning I've made a bit of a mistake because I've actually been following the week 13 break. I thought you had to do the break in week 12. So with the very low calorie diet, you need to increase your calories for at least 1 week after 12 weeks. So this would be next week, which would have been perfect because of it being Christmas. But I've done it a week early accidentally. So what does this actually mean? Well, with the week 13 break, you increase your calories for 1 week, and you do this by including an extra, in addition to your 4 packs a day. If you're doing the simplicity plan, you have an extra 1 pint of semi-skimmed milk, 2 small pieces of fruit, and 300 grams of vegetables. Now I usually have 200 grams of vegetables. This is all per day. So for this week I have had 300 grams of vegetables per day, 2 small pieces of fruit per day, and the pint of semi-skimmed milk. Although I probably haven't had the whole of that pint because, unless you're going to drink straight milk, then it's, I suppose you could have put it in the milkshakes, but I haven't used the full pint. However, I did go to IKEA and had the meatballs and chips one day, so I'm sure that's enough calories to make an allowance for the milk. Now it does say that you will expect a weight increase in this this break week, which should be week 13. So however, it's been my week 12. So basically in this week I have gained 0.3 of a kilo, which is just over half a pound. So I'm really pleased because not only did I go to IKEA and have the meatballs and chips, I've also had the extra fruit and the extra vegetables. I mean, I've had loads of vegetables, really has made a big difference. Lots of really, really nice cabbage and Brussels sprouts and things like that. So that has been good. But I'm really pleased that I've only just put on just over half a pound because I was worrying. I know if you stop the diet, you can put on 4 pounds, that's normal. So I thought, oh gosh, if I'm putting 4 pounds on, it sets you back a lot, and want to keep going and stay positive. One thing that I have noticed is that I've struggled to, I feel sorry for myself that I haven't got stuff and I can't have this and I can't have that, and even though I'm not hungry, I still wanted to have things. So I emailed Slim and Save, the website. You can email them and they'll help you out. So give me some advice. So one of the girls recommended this book, The Beck Diet Solution, to try and sort out your psychological reasons why you're overeating. And this is exactly what I do because I'm not hungry and I'm just eating for no reason, trying to cheer yourself up or give yourself a treat or whatever. So I'm starting on this book so that I can sort that side of it out. Because once I've actually got to my target weight, obviously I don't want to then go on and put it all back on again once you stop the diet. So I'm going to be going through this book and strengthening my psychological resolve for the weight loss. Now, I teach English here in France part-time, and one of my students gave me this lovely, and I bet it was expensive because they're very expensive in France, box of chocolates. It's only a small little box, and I think, well, it's only a small box, it's Christmas, I deserve it, I've done really well. But then I thought, after reading some of the I've only just started the book, but after reading some of the book I thought, no, this is going to really set me back, and I don't want to be set back, I want to reach my target. Once I've reached my target, then I can have small amounts of treats, reasonable amounts, but at the moment I can't. So I've had this now for 4 days and I've not opened it, which is really, I would have eaten it in the car on the way home. I'm going to give this to my neighbour because I don't need it. So I'm strengthening my resolve. So hopefully this has helped anybody who's thinking of going on the week 13, even if you do it accidentally by week 12. And this next week, which is week 13, the only time I'll be going off plan is for Christmas. And for my Christmas dinner, I've decided to have chicken, pork and chestnut stuffing, sausages wrapped in bacon, and Brussels sprouts. Now, I would have had parsnips, but I can't find any parsnips for love nor money, so there are none to be had. So I'm not having potatoes. Now, I know usually you have a nice roast potato with your dinner, Christmas dinner. Now, I would, if they were there in front of me, I would eat them, but I haven't been missing them. So I'm thinking, right, I have been missing having actual chicken, so that's why I'm having the chicken, but I've not been missing potatoes, so I'm not going to put them in. I'm just going to have chicken, the pork and chestnut stuffing, which is mainly protein, obviously there's going to be fat in there too, and the Brussels sprouts. So yeah, it's not on plan, but I don't need them carbohydrates of the potatoes. And then I will have my Slim and Save, probably a shake for breakfast and a meal in the evening, just for the Christmas dinner. I'll be off plan. So hopefully this will mean that I'll be back next week with some good news on my weight loss. Anyway, I'll put a little clip at the end of this video of my small shopping spree where I bought all my fruit. I was so excited. And then you can see the types of things that are available in France. It is a bit difficult to get things, and probably if I was in England, there's a lot more choice of delicious things and I would be a lot more tempted. So, you know, instead of feeling sorry for myself that I can't have these things, I'm thinking, no, this is a positive thing. You're not having to test your willpower. Anyway, there's a little clip at the end of my recent shopping haul. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week for a great weight loss update. Thanks for watching, bye! Okay, so I'm on Slim and Save week 12, and I've just ordered some extra packs to keep me going until I get to my goal weight, and also so that I can continue with maybe the sort of intermittent fasting 5-2 plan once I've got to my goal weight. So I just ordered some extra cottage pie, extra cheesy pasta, some extra burger mix. I was completely out. Lots of sweet and sour noodles, which I love. Lots of chicken soup, which is the best. I've also ordered a vanilla custard porridge because it sounded nice, and a banoffee porridge, although I don't really like porridge, but those flavours could maybe help me get over it. I've ordered 2 bars, one chocolate orange and one chewy chocolate, because obviously if you don't have any temptation, you can't exercise your willpower. So I've got quite a lot of the konjac spaghetti, fettuccine, the noodles and the rice. So this will go with all the packs that I've already got, plus these ones, and it'll see me through for the next few months. Okay, so a quick haul from my local supermarket. Takes about 25 minutes to drive there, so I do try and pick up as many things as I can. So I've got some little dog treats for Father Christmas for Angus. Also helped with my portion control, and I also bought some sausage meat and some Parma type ham to wrap around it. I bought a large pack of butter because it was a sort of a good offer, although I will take a little bit of this and freeze the rest. Some fat balls. There's a selection of fresh fruit, mainly mandarins, for the break week, or week 13 break, which I've mixed up the weeks. Then I bought these reusable silicone mats from IKEA. Should say cut food. And I also bought these storage containers, glass storage containers. You could put them in the freezer, the oven, or the dishwasher, or the microwave. So I bought a couple of those as well. Last thing is a little dog toy that I got from IKEA. Well, it's a children's toy, but I got it for the dog for Christmas.